What it do, man? It's your boy Josh. We back up in this thing with another one, man. We woke up this morning. It's another beautiful day. All praise to the Most High, man. Shout out to you watching this video right now that's tapping back in with me after my little week-long hiatus, man. Appreciate y'all sticking it through, man, and support that y'all consistently give me for me to do these videos, man. I'll be honest with you, man. Sometimes I don't got the energy. Not in the sense of like, hey, I'm choosing to not do the videos all simply because of how I feel, but no. Simply because if I were to do these videos or do a video during that week-long hiatus I had, it would be forced. It wasn't coming from a place of where I can help somebody. Why is it? It's because I needed help. I needed time to recover. I needed time to look for other ways to fill me back up. The reason why I'm able to do these videos and talk with the enthusiasm and with the conviction that I do is because of the energy and the wisdom that I have behind the videos, bro, the energy. And sometimes, man, my energy gets dispersed elsewhere. Other things in my personal life requires more of my energy and more of my time, and what it does is that it puts me in a deficit where it comes down to where it feels like I have to do so many things and take care of so many things and so that other people can have what they need to be supported or whatever the case may be. And sometimes simply put, man, like just the factors in life, man, you know, I know or I feel like something big is happening because I've been faced with some of the biggest tests in my life in this past few weeks, past month, or whatever the case may be. Past month, really. Basically, ever since my birthday happened, it's been a non-stop spiraling effect when it comes to my professional life, my personal life. You know, it just seemed like everything was good at one point, and then all of a sudden, right on my birthday, bro, I'll never forget, back in September, mid-September, September 16th, I remember having a thought of like, why do everything in life is good, everything in life is so grand, you know, I have no complaints, but I have some sort of energy or some sort of aura I'm sensing that's being shifted behind me, or and something is wrong. That it's kind of like the way that I can describe it, guys, is that it felt like a calm before the storm. It felt like everything is good right now, maybe too good. Why do I sense, you know, a big storm coming? Why does it seem so peaceful and quiet, but for some reason the wind is looking a little bit different, the environment is looking a little bit different, the cues and the flares or the flags were showing themselves during the calmness that something big was about to happen. Something was going to set forth and attack me. And what I mean by that, man, is that the devil would try to use certain situations to kind of get you to lose your faith in God, lose your faith in who you are. And, you know, if that faith in yourself isn't strong, bro, you know, you will get chewed up and spat out by the world. You know, I always preach on this channel about how important it is for you to accept yourself and love yourself, because doing that makes you not rely on the external validation, other people accepting you, other things accepting you, other people validating you, looking from the outside to validate who you are as a person, validate that you are a good person, that you're a competent person, that you're whatever the case may be. You are performing and doing things for the approval of others because you lack the initiative to put the work in yourself for you to accept yourself. You lack confidence, so you look for others to instill confidence within you. And I'm gonna let you know, man, if you want to live a life of greatness, a life with increased responsibility, a life where people look at you and, you know, you're in the limelight, or you're in the leadership position, or you worked yourself up to a certain point, you got to understand, bro, that yeah, there may be some benefits that come along with it. A lot of benefits that come along with being in the limelight, but it sure does come with the burdens. You are then faced with all the people questioning you, and then with them questioning you, you start to question yourself. Other people start to voice out disapproval or whatever the case may be. Your sense of self and your acceptance of you validating who you are, bro, is what's going to get you to be able to endure all that. So think about where you want to be, and understand that when you become where you want to be, bro, there are going to be some people, there's going to be some spirits that do not want to see you succeed, that you are going to make people angry just by your very own presence. You will have an opposition. Why? Because you would become a threat. When you improve and you elevate your life, you become a threat. You become a beacon or a display of what it looks like when you start to have faith in yourself, start to love yourself, start trusting the Most High to take care of the things that's outside of your control. All that is what the devil does not want you to do. That is against the devil's mission. The devil wants you to be in a place where you don't have a high self-esteem, a high self-acceptance. He wants you to look to the world. The world is wicked. He wants you to look to the world for acceptance and validation, and to change and make yourself like the rest of the world, as opposed to being like Christ. That is what the devil wants. And sometimes whenever you start to elevate and you become stronger in your sense of self, you start to move with a purpose. You have a purpose. You've identified it. You're moving on your path and on your journey. Watch out, bro. If something bad happens, just understand that that is just the resistance you got to go through to get to what God has planned for you, dog. Don't allow it to change your sense of self. Don't let the external affect the internal. What's the most important thing, what your reality is bro, is what you believe in up here. If you believe that you can never succeed, if you believe that everybody has it out for you, if you believe that there's nothing you can do, then that belief is going to transfer into your actions. Because if you have a belief like that, do we believe that somebody that has a mindset like that is going to do some sort of action to pull themselves out of it? No, they're going to do actions that are in accordance with their beliefs. So if they feel like somebody else is in control, somebody else has the keys to the cars and whatever the case may be, they will go ahead and accept the submissive position, accept the position that has no power, and do nothing, despite them not. And it's crazy because them thinking them doing nothing is what solidifies their reality, solidifies what they already believe in. But if you believe that, no, this can't be it, I can continue to pursue and be successful, I can rise up above this. If you believe that, then you will do actions and you will carry and adapt behaviors that are in accordance with it. If you believe that you are a guy that's capable of more, you're going to do things that's going to make you deserving of more. You're going to do things that's going to push you to be more. And I just want you to understand is while you're trying to be more, understand that there's going to be some spirits out there that's going to want you to be less. You just got to be prepared for it. Why? It's because you are a threat. God or the devil does not attack people that are already doing what he wants them to do. He does not. He only attacks the people that are trying to elevate, that are trying to do something great, who are trying to step into their purpose, to find their sense of self. Once lost, but now is trying to be found. That is the last thing that the devil will try to do for you. And so when it comes to like how you carry yourself, bro, like sometimes you got to be willing to say no, bro, and be okay with people maybe liking you or disliking you. You have to understand that the external cannot affect your internal. Me, say for example, if I had a weaker mindset, I would have done some videos, right? Forced myself to do some videos because I was worried about the channel's supporters and making sure that they got everything they want. But what about me? Am I getting everything that I want? And when I mean by want, I mean by need. And when I mean by need, I'm talking about if I don't have the capacity to do a video, bro, I am not going to force it. Because say, for example, if I did force it based on trying to approve others and I produce a low quality video, what is the likelihood of people looking at me and being able to trust that, oh, I can be a source of inspiration? People are like, damn, this video was ass. What is Josh on? It seems like it's forced. This seems like it's not genuine. And because of that, you feel like it's not impactful or it can't help. So that's why I don't try to resist or try to force things, because nothing good can come happen out of something being forced. Nothing. Think of it just back in sports analogies. I'm a big basketball fan. Shout out to the NBA, bro. They just started the season, bro. It's time to tap in, man. LeBron, 23rd year, man. He going for that 5th championship. What you talking about, bro? But nah, dog. Basketball, bro, if you try to force something, say for example, the defense is playing you like this, or they sagging you off. When they sagging off of you, they trying to give you this jump shot. But you say, nah, man, I don't want to shoot the jump shot. I'm going to go in and I'm trying to shoot a layup. You going to force yourself to move the defense when you really can't move the defense like that. When you force yourself to do certain things like that in basketball, that's when you turn the ball over. That's when you get the ball to the other team. That's when you don't get a good shot. And when you don't take good shots, when you just don't let life happen. Oh, this is what the defense giving me? All right, bang, let me take this jump shot. Oh, bet, let me go ahead and move like this. Let me go ahead and optimize and maximize the most out of the current circumstance. And sometimes when people are expecting you to shoot it, but you don't feel like you can shoot it or got the space comfortable for you to shoot it, don't shoot it, bro. Because those same people that are going to push you to be like, why didn't you shoot it? You had that open shot, or whatever the case may be. Let's say, for instance, you missed that mug, or you miss it the wrong way, or whatever the case may be. Now you got to face the criticism of people saying, man, we missed that shot, or whatever the case may be. You damned if you do, damned if you don't. So that's why you should never try to do things for other people's approvals. Never try to put yourself beneath or below other people's priorities. Put yourself, bro, carry yourself and live your life the way you want to live it. If you ain't got the time nor the energy, bro, and you want to save your energy so you can build yourself back up, bro, do what you got to do to take care of your life. Do what you got to do to get yourself together, because I'm gonna let you know what the actual reality is, because nobody can do it for you. And nobody is probably going to even care to do it for you. When you say your problems, or you bring up your constraints and stuff like that, and you say how how hard your life is, bro, that's cool and all. But you want to know something? The only person that can get you up out of that, bro, is you, dog. You can tell it to all the other people asking for support, but if you are at the wrong spot mentally, the only person that can get you out of that spot mentally is yourself. Is you. So you have full control over your mental. You can wake up and choose to believe other things. You can wake up and choose one day to say, you know what, I think I'm a loser. I can't get a girlfriend. I don't have money. All these things as to why why your life will never be great. And because you believe something like that, what does it result in? It results into you not doing any sort of action to progress yourself. But say, for example, if you believe that you can be the guy you've always wanted to be, that all it will require is just a little bit of sacrifice. You just saying, you know what, instead of me doing what I've always wanted to do, let me do what I need to do in order for me to become the version that I want to do. Instead of you just pointing and complaining and blaming the women and blaming the world and blaming your partners for all your shortcomings and whatnot, when are you going to start making the shift to start blaming yourself and hold yourself accountable and giving yourself everything that you are deserving of? You can right now decide to believe that you are deserving everything that this world has to offer. And in doing so, with believing that, is going to come with some actions behind that belief. If you believe that this world is yours and that you can obtain anything you possibly want, bro, the only person that's really stopping you from doing that is yourself, because it's all in your belief. If you think you can't do it, you're right. If you think you can do it, you're right. If you believe that you can do it, bro, you will carry yourself and walk with an attitude as if it can be done, as if it's possible. When the Wright brothers was building the aircraft, bro, there was a whole bunch of people in their mindset that possibly had the capability to build the first airplane, but they had the belief that it couldn't be done. It couldn't be done. No way. Something flying in the air, transporting a human from, oh no, can't be done. Nah, that's not a thing. That is crazy. And because they believed that, they didn't do what? They didn't do any actions. They didn't do designing. They didn't do any planning. They didn't do any sort of calculations that could have formulated into the first airplane. But what did the Wright brothers do? They had a belief that they could do it. And since they could do it, they got to work. They got busy. They got to an obstacle. They faced a problem. They got to the solution. They figured it all out. And they got to the point where when they would not be denied their vision, what they imagined, they would not accept it to be a vision or imagination or some sort of fantasy any longer. They went ahead and transferred their belief into their actions so that they can do whatever I'm just using them as an example, but just put that in life for all the case. Think of all the people that have broken world records. Oh, that record's not going to be broken. But how does it end up being broken? Somebody has the mindset that says, you know what, while everybody's saying that it can't or saying that it won't, I'm going to be the one that says that I can. I'm going to be the one that actually do it. So they're going to train like they can be. They already have defined themselves as being somebody worthy of beating that record. Why is that? Because then they start and try. Say, for example, like, bro, if he's like, hey, Josh, do you believe that you can turn into an alien? I would be like, nah, bro, I can't turn into an alien. So when you say, hey, I need you to turn into an alien and be an alien by the end of the year, I'm not going to do anything, bro. I'm not going to change. I'm going to be like, nah, bro, I don't believe I can do it. So I'm not going to do anything, bro. But if your belief is, yeah, bro, it can be done. You can go ahead and follow that. It can with you will. You know what is required. Live from the end. Go ahead and picture yourself in the end. What do you want your version of yourself to? When you say, hey, I'm fulfilled in life. I'm receiving, like, life is good. Life is peaceful. Imagine that version of yourself right now. Go ahead and start feeling how you would feel right now. And then understand that you are deserving of that feeling, bro. That can be your life. You can choose to believe that, you know what, that enlightened, fulfilled version of myself that I just imagined, bro, I can actually make that a reality. And what you do is, you know what the end result is. You know what you would be doing on a day-to-day basis. So knowing that is the end state, what do you have to do to get to that point? Because you can get to that point. It just requires some steps. Are you willing to do the steps that it requires to get to that point? And simply put, if you do the steps and plan it out the way that you have in your hand, who is to tell you otherwise? Who is to tell you, no, you can't do it? Nobody. Don't allow what somebody else has going on in their life, what they think, to affect what you got up in here. This right here is your most powerful weapon. This right here. You need to tell yourself that you are that guy, that you don't need anybody to like you. You don't need anybody to dislike you, because it affects you no whatsoever. Because at the end of the day, what's the most important thing to you is you liking yourself. You liking yourself. Everybody could like you, but if you don't like yourself and if you think you need to make some changes, then you're going to have to make some changes, bro. Because it ain't going, that's what you think and what you believe up here. Be who you always wanted to be. Don't look for the approval. Because nobody cares about it. And at the end of the day, it's your full responsibility, bro, to become the person that you always wanted to be. And if anybody tells you that you can't, you have the ability to not believe them and continue to believe in what you believe in. You can literally be like, this dude don't know. He don't know what I'm capable of. He doesn't know the lengths I'm willing to go to make this happen. He doesn't want it as bad as me. He doesn't understand the struggle and the adversity that I've already been through. He thinks that based on his expectation on what he could do, he was going ahead and telling me that I can't do it because he thinks that me and him are the same. When in actuality, we're not. We're not. We have different minds. One, we have two different beliefs. And because we have two different beliefs, it's going to result into two different outcomes. So I'm not mad at him for saying that it can't be done. He actually was saying a lot about himself. What he meant to say is, I can't do it. I can't do it. But that doesn't mean you can't. Now, I know I started this video off, but the main theme about this video, bro, is just do what you want to do, bro. Do what you want to do, protect your energy, and use it wisely. If you ain't got nothing to give, bro, you ain't got nothing to give. Keep it pushing. If you in need of some help right now, and what I mean by that, if you in a time where you need to help yourself and take a knee, bro, do what you got to do, bro. Don't worry about what they going to say. They going to be all right. Your responsibility is to not make sure that their life is going perfectly and that they getting everything. You need everything you need, bro. They can't get what you need if you ain't straight. It's not going to be important to them. Your mental health, how you feeling right now, your energy levels. It ain't going to matter to them. They don't care. Why should it? Why should they care more about you than their own problems and their own situation? Everybody needs to focus on themselves and focus on what they can do to make sure their lives is what they want it to be. Nobody is responsible. You're not even your own mom and dad. To a certain point, when you become 18, at least in the States, if you become 18, you a grown adult. As long as they take care of you up to that point, you ain't got nobody else to blame, bro. They done their job. Now it's on you. Now that may sound as cold and heartless as it once did, but that's the only thing that's going to hit you with the realization that some people don't find until they in their late 20s, late 30s, late 40s, late 50s. Also to the point where it's too late for them to do anything about it. Here it is, you learning at a very young age, learning that, hey man, Or you're learning today, right now, at your young age, because tomorrow and the day after that, you're just going to get older. So thankfully, you learning at the age that you are right now, understanding that the important thing and for you to feel fulfilled in life is you feeling like or believing that you're fulfilled. And the only way to do that is go about how you want to live your life, bro. If you do it, there's going to be people that hating on you. If you don't do it, there might be people that's not hating on you, but you don't live the life that you want to live. There's pros and cons to every single decision, bro. So at the end of the day, just do what you want to do. If you don't want to do what they doing, you don't got to do that. If you don't want to go out on the weekend and hang out with them because it's draining and you don't got the energy, bro, do what you want to do, bro. Don't go out, bro. If you want to stay home for every single weekend straight, whatever the case may be, do what you got to do, bro. You want to be home. I understand you wanting to be home and stay home. That's the place where you are not being demanded of anything, where you can be your true, free, authentic self and not have to worry about anybody judging you, anybody doing whatever the case may be. You can be that. I can understand people not wanting to go and hang out because it's just on the energy aspect of it. You want to protect your energy. You want your energy. You want to feel rejuvenated. You don't want to feel drained. So as much as your intentions, I know your intentions may be like, man, I know if I flake on this person or if I cancel on this person, they may be thinking otherwise of me. But bro, it is what it is. You feel how the way you feel. The situation is what the situation is, bro. Say, for example, you my homie and you flake on me like last minute, like, hey, bro, I just can't do it. I'm already understanding, bro. I'm already knowing. I already know that no matter how much I would like for you to come and do X, Y, Z, I understand at the end of the day, I can't control you. You got to live your life and take care of your responsibilities the best way you see fit. And if that requires you to not be kicking it with me, okay, bro, I'll catch you on the next time. But I'm not going to get mad and upset because you got to take care of your own life. And if anybody that gets mad and upset based on you wanting to make a decision or make a change in your life, bro, you're not selfish. They're selfish. They only look at you as somebody who is there to serve them and make sure that they happy. Bro, you're supposed to be with me. How now I'm supposed to go by myself? I mean, yeah, bro, live your own life. If you want to go, you still got the ability to go. But don't look at me as in like I'm the person that is preventing you from doing it or I'm impacting your life. That's them taking the submissive, less powerful position by defining their ability to go by being accompanied by you, which they don't even have control over you. So they are putting their confidence and their faith in you, something that's not within their control, and then they want to get mad at you and guilt you. Don't allow nobody to guilt you, bro. That says a lot about a person. If a person don't have understanding and saying, hey, man, this person can't be here, whatever the case may be, okay, cool. Me, it's just me. I'm a dude that, like, I'm big on just watching what people do as opposed to what they say, bro. So I don't really get disappointed, really. I see how dudes is moving. Do I want to be involved with that? No. Am I going to go through a spree of trying to change them or try to tell them what they... No. Let them rock out. Let them be... I'm not worried about it. I'm going to do me, though. Do I care about what they say about me? No. They can believe whatever. It's okay. It impacts my life no way, shape, or form. And when I be my impacting my life, bro, I'm focused on my priorities. I'm focused on me meeting my purpose, me making sure I'm taking care of myself, making sure that I'm getting better every single day. That does not require anybody to like or dislike me, bro. If somebody likes or dislikes what I'm doing, bro, that does not impact what my mission is. Chasing my purpose, being the best person I possibly can be, being the best man I possibly can be, being the best man that the Most High had designed for me to be. That's more what I'm focused on, bro. I could care less, bro. I could care less about how you feel about me. I could care less about none of that. I know who I am as a person, and you feeling a different type of way towards me based on how I'm living my life, based on how I'm moving, they ain't gonna affect me. I'm gonna keep on trucking and focusing on the stuff that's in my control, bro. I'm not gonna focus on negative energy. I'm not gonna focus on negativity at all. I'm focused on how I can run this bag up, how I can get to the next level, and that's that. How I can be the best version of myself that I possibly can be. Period, point blank, bro. Everybody else, man, kick rocks, bro. It's either you can help me or just stay out of my way. But your opinions can't help me whatsoever. I appreciate you. If you got some positive energy you want to send my way, acknowledge y'all. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. But if you got some negative energy as well, bro, acknowledge y'all. Appreciate it. Thank you. Despite what you believe, despite if you praise, if you have support for me or you don't have support for me, bro, I'm gonna let you know, bro, this truck is gonna keep on moving as long as I say so. I'm gonna keep doing what I want to do. I'm gonna keep moving how I want to move despite what anybody say. I'm not intimidated or in fear of people's disapproval. Trust me, bro. As people may have watched in this video, y'all may think I'm the best person, one of the best people you may know or know of. And you're on the other side of the spectrum, no lie, bro. There's some people on this earth that cannot stand me, bro. And that's okay, dog. I just want to be around the people that mess with me for me, who I don't got to change or adapt or be something different or be something that I'm not. I want to be around people where I could be myself, where I could be my most free, be my most authentic self, bro. I don't want to change for nobody. I don't want to be anybody else. I want to be Josh Holt, straight like that. And Josh Holt, I want to make sure he is the best Josh Holt he possibly can be. The coldest Josh Holt. The Josh Holt, that 5-year-old Josh Holt, would love to see. Man, like, damn, that's finna be me at adulthood. Man, I remember when I was a young kid, man, I was looking at adults, man. The dudes that was buff and had muscles, I said, yeah, I want to be just like them at an early age, bro. Early age. There were certain attitudes and behaviors that I saw in adults that I said, I want that for myself. I like that. I like that. That inspires me. I'm admiring that. I want to be like that. Not am I looking at that and then asking my homies or asking my girl and looking online to see if other people like it. Nigga, no, I'm doing it because I like it. I'm rocking this haircut because I feel the best. I'm rocking these clothes and I'm wearing this junk because this one makes me feel the best. I'm done working here. I'm finna start pursuing a career over here because I'm done with this and I mess with doing this type of stuff over here. Why would I choose to continue to live a life doing stuff that I don't want to do? If I got one life where my days are limited, bro, where it's like I got to spend it wisely, bro, why would I spend it on some stuff, doing some stuff that I don't want to do? Why would I do that? Why would I absolutely do that? Why would I, with this one life I live, why would I continue to hang out with people I don't like? Bro, you don't like them people, bro. It's okay, bro. Let them people go, dog. It ain't no, hey, bro. Like, don't expect them to change. Don't expect them to be different. Don't expect, well, I'm going to hang out with them till I get some new friends, bro. You a buster, bro. Don't do no sucker stuff like that, dog. Be over here putting yourself through hell, hanging with people all because you scared to go without, because you scared to be alone. Because you got dependency issues. Why? Because you care more about the external as opposed to your internal. You haven't built up the mental fortitude for you to leave and go without and to stand on your own 2 feet. In case you hadn't realized, bro, you're on your own, dog. You're on your own. You're on your own. If it got dark right now, it went bleak right now, you lost everything. Who do you have to call or who do you know you can depend on to pick you back up, bro? Damn, bro, if I really needed $100, you think this person's gonna lend me $100, bro? Ask yourself that. Why would you even care about what somebody, and a lot of y'all may say, yeah, I don't think they're gonna do it. So why would you even care about what somebody like that has to say when they clearly won't even help you if you actually was in a position where you actually needed it? There's probably only a very select few, I want to say, on my one single hand, if that, I really would say 3 people, really. But on one single hand, there are approximately 5 individuals who I would call right now, knowing I'm down and bad, and they know they take me in, bro. And them 5 people just so happen to be the people that mess with me for me, bro. For me. I don't gotta be nothing else. They gonna love me. They love me. If I'm stepping out of, I'm acting weird, they're gonna be like, he's not his normal self. But they know the real me, bro, and they gonna hold it down, bro. But that's something for you to think about, man. Conserve your energy. Use it wisely. As your days on this earth, use it. You spend your days wisely. Spend your days doing what you want to do. Spend your days chasing what you want to chase. Stop worrying about what everybody else is saying. Make the best decisions that you want to go with and keep it pushing, bro. That's the only way that you can live with no regrets, because regret is a painful thing. I would hate for you to live with the pain of regret, because there's nothing you can do once you finish that pain. It's already, time done already passed. But instead, I'd rather you go through the pain of transformation, go through the challenges, the rigors, the naysayers, the obstacles, to finally becoming the best version of yourself. And so that's all I got for y'all boys, man. Before y'all go, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video.